Good morning, guys. So this is just a small ish. I'm not sure if you can see. So this is my trade journal, the trade that I took in the morning. Just pause the video and read what I just wrote there. So I'm bullish on DXY and bearish on currencies. That's a weekly forecast, right? So GU, EU, and gold I'm bearish. So during London Open, GU took out Asian high when it rejected off of the 1 hour week CE, and then it printed the model. I saw a displacement currently creating a bearish market structure shift, and I waited for a retracement inside the CE of that fair value gap of CB, and then I hit and targeted the Asian low. So I profited, made 10,000 US dollars. I'm going to show you screenshots for that. And then on the other account I made 1.2 USD. So profits on both accounts. The trade didn't take too long. It was just it was fast, and I was so confident in the trade. So this is just something that I normally do after taking a trade, even if it was not profitable. I just write down, as you can see here, this was yesterday's. Every day I journal. Okay, I wasn't in the office on Wednesday. As you can see, guys, so this is like my journal. This is what I always do. So I'm not sitting just outside where I stay. So I'm gonna show you guys now this is for the trade, right? So this is dollar on 1 hour. On DXY I'm bullish, and that's my this is my weekly target, or weekly this is my weekly objective, right? So let's just go to smaller time frames and see. So we opened, this is today. If you're looking at this, if you just look at this vertical green or blue dotted line, this is today's price, right? So this thing we opened and then we went lower. If you look here, we have that bullish order block, and inside that bullish order block we have a 1 hour BC, which is a buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. So we traded lower to fill that imbalance, and I wasn't expecting it to take sell side here this low. I wasn't expecting it to go. I'm trying to, this low here. I wasn't expecting it to go that low to take out that sell side there. So as soon as I saw a bullish market structure shift, I saw displacement in here. I saw displacement. I said, no, now we are bullish. So a retracement back inside the fair value gap had left on 15 minutes because we took out the previous day's low, which was Friday's low, right there. So we took sell side, and then we bounced off of that high of the 1 hour BC, as you can see there. And then from there we rallied. So let me show you how the structure looks like if we were to like zoom in. So this is the displacement candle I was eyeing. This displacement candle right there. Let me just show you guys. This displacement candle right here, it left that fair value gap there, you see. And then on retracement I was eyeing for a bearish setup on GU because I'm bullish overall. So I want to show you guys exactly what happened after that. So let's go to a smaller time frame and look at the time it did all of that. So here we go. This is a 5-minute chart. So we had left, we had also displaced above this swing high. If you look at this candle here, there was another displacement candle. So I said, no, the retracement inside any fair value gap here would be a good sell on GU, and it was at the right time because we have kill zones. We don't place trades before the kill zones, right? So this is my GU. Let's go to GU and see the structure on GU. So this is my analysis. This is my analysis on GU. So I'm gonna go to 5-minute chart, the 5-minute chart. So on 1 hour, let's start on 1 hour because we had something on 1 hour. So on 1 hour I had this weak CE, right? The center, the midpoint of this rejection wick. After taking out Friday's high. This is Friday's high, because if you look here, let me show you. If you look in between this the vertical lines, this line and this line, this is Friday's price, right? This is Friday's price, right? So I looked, and then we took out Friday's high. That is buy side liquidity. We took Friday's high, then we rallied. So sometimes, most of the time, we take out liquidity and then we feel an imbalance. Price always does that. The algorithm seeks liquidity and then it feels an imbalance. So we took buy side, and these weeks here, the market sees these weeks as gaps, and we have these weeks. This is a gap in the market, so that's an inefficiency, right? And then we at the right time we hit the CE, and then we retraced after taking out the Asian high, right? So let's go to a smaller time frame, like 5 minutes. I just want to make a short video after hitting, after rejecting off of that 1 hour week CE, which is this line here. You see, look right there. This is the 1 hour CE, this vertical line here. So after doing that, we took out this Asian high here. Asian high actually is from here. So we took Asian high right there. Let me show you guys. We took Asian high, and then we printed the model. I was looking at how the down close candles will break structure here. Okay, let's remove that. Sorry. Let's remove that. Let's remove this here. So I was looking at these down close candles. I wanted to see how. I wanted to see the displacement candles closing below the swing low. So on 1 minute, there was a good structure where I took it. There was another clear fair value gap. So let's just go to 3 minutes. I think 3 minutes or 1 minute, because I could see that the down close candles had the displacement I was craving for or looking for. So we broke that low. Let's go to 1 minute. The structure is more clear on 1 minute. There was a swing low we broke with a displacement candle on 1 minute. Here. Okay, guys, let me show you. You see? Look at this candle right here. This candle right here. This candle. This is the one that broke this low. This is the low of this high that took out buy side, right? So there was bearish market structure shift 1, and then because we didn't get a chance after we broke this low to enter before it broke this one, so I had to wait for it and see if it's gonna retrace back inside this. But I was ready to take it down from there. Well, we didn't get that retracement, so we went even lower. I wanted to see this bearish market structure. I wanted to see it break with impulse, breaking this low now, this low here. And I saw that on 5 minutes it's more clear. So I went to 5 minutes to see how the 5 minute candle is closing below that low, because I want to see more willingness to go lower. I wanted to see how strong is it. So you can see here, guys, on 5 minutes, this is what we have. So we have this candle. It closed below. It didn't wick and then go back. It closed below that market structure, that swing low, right? So I was confident. I said, no, on 5 minutes I'm just gonna measure the midpoint of this fair value gap, right? Then I'll start entering sells once it reaches the CE, which you can see right there. Let me just remove this here. This is the CE. This is the CE. That's midpoint of this gap here, and that's where I entered some of the trades. And then my target was, of course, the Asian low, this low here, this low right there. I was targeting that because we had already taken out Asian high. So basically the London Open it whips both sides. London whips both sides most of the time. Once we whip take out Asian high, and if there's a hard time frame PD array, like how we had the 1 hour CE, then we're gonna go target the Asian low. It's always successful, bro. It's like I always win with this thing. Yeah, sometimes we are not too the price doesn't leave the entries so quick, we wait for this silver bullet hour, which is 3 to 4, and then if the objective is not yet reached, and we enter this silver bullet hour, which is 3 to 4 a.m. New York time. If there's a fair value gap, if we are trading back inside the fair value gap before we take out this, that's another entry. That's another second entry. If you only had maybe you have like one entry up there, then it's a second entry to take this thing lower. But if you see the silver bullet hour, if we arrive after taking out or achieving the objective, which is to take out the Asian low, then you can get a retracement entry to now target the high. But it depends on the sentiment. I don't want to dwell too much on that, but this was the London Open kill zone, which starts at 2 to 5 a.m. That is why I have those vertical lines here. This is 2 to 5 a.m. Look at the time down here, and then this is 3 to 4. That's my silver bullet hour. There's always a fair value gap that will be there, so you can take or engage price, then to take it to whatever. So I'm looking at this. I'm bearish on this thing out, right? So I'm looking at this right now. Let me show you guys. Let's just do this analysis together. During New York AM, I'm eyeing this bearish order block. I want to hit. This was a good sell actually. This entry here, it's just that we are outside the kill zone. This fair value gap. Where is this thing? Let's do it this here. I'm looking at this fair value gap here, the small fair value gap. This was a good entry to take this thing down if you are bearish, and you have New York opening gap down there. That's a weekly fair value gap, and then you also have weekly sell side liquidity, which is my target for this week. But I'm not going to enter this trade because we're outside of a kill zone. I'm just going to wait for my kill zone because anything can happen from here, and I don't want to gamble. I want to engage with price the way I normally do it. There are rules involved, and I'm not going to go against my rules because I'm just applying for defeat, and I'll be donating this money. So we have this fair value gap also. This is what I'm looking at also. This is the silver bullet entry. The fair value gap that's created during the kill zone is still valid even after the kill zone. So this one is more strong than the one I was pointing at because it was created during during this time window here. This time window, let me show you. This 2, 3, 3, 2, 4. We have this fair value gap, and we are bearish. And as you can see, price has been respecting it. We ended up breaking below this, which is now a bearish order block, and there's an inversion. There's an inefficiency here, which is an entry to take this thing further down, but I'm not entertaining that. I was gonna entertain it if my trades were still running. So let me show you guys the screenshots for this trade, because I was able to make like $10,000 on this. It's a real account. People think I'm trading demo. I don't have time to do that. So this is what I have, right? I think my initial okay, this was at 9,000 already. Let's go back here. This is another second account. Let's check. Okay, there we go. Those are my initial entries. Okay, yeah. So this is the fair value gap the CE was talking about. Those are my entries, and the fair value gap I mentioned on 1 minute. This is 1 minute time frame. This is a 1 minute time frame. So this is my small account. So I entered with a one lot, and then this was I had already placed the cells on this other account. Here were my cells, same fair value gap, same everything, and I was starting to leverage on this one. So it was now melting like that, and this also started melting the small account profits, and this, it came back up there, the small account. While I was watching this small account, it came all the way up. I managed to enter more cells when it came back. Now the price was here, as you can see, the bid and the ask. I just hit because there was a fair value gap there. I added more, and now it was screaming $600. It went on, the big account went on and on to 6,000, and then this was at 700 now. This was at this was, you know, guys, you can see this. So this was now running at $7,000. This is the small account. After I added, it continued to melt. I was sending the screenshots in my Signals group because we took this as a group. No, not the Signals group, but with my brothers, because I have another group called Ali's Training Camp, where I'm just training my friends and you know, close relatives. I'm teaching them how to trade for free, those ones. So also you can see this just going lower and lower. Now it was at 9.7, 9.8. I had added on the big account as well. It was now, this one is approaching take profits. As you can see, the greens on the left, here, the greens, let's take profits. And then it was now 10.4. the account is now at 39,000. Closed 10,000 on this one. Yesterday I took positions. Oh, so my student was asking, how do you convert this thing? How much is this in rands? It's 188,000 rand. Morning. So that's it for today, guys. We will talk soon. Cheers. I hope the video was insightful, of course, and cheers, man. We'll talk soon.